Hello and thank you for watching this video tutorial. My name is Alfonso from Camp, Texas. I'm going to be talking about how to connect your cell phone or your any mobile device to your 7Tronic DVR. So you can see I'm going to be using an iPhone, but this tutorial is going to be good for all major cell phones or tablets, as the app is going to be the same. The only difference is how you get the app, and we're going to start by showing you how to get the app on iPhone. Well, if you're on an Android device, you go to Google Play. For those of you that are iPhone users, you go to App Store, then go to search, enter the name of the app, which is VMEYE Cloud. And as you can see, I have two options there. I'm going to select one of them. It doesn't matter which one, because I'm still going to get both options in here. You see that they say open. That's because I already have it. But in your case, the light version will say free, and the other version will say $1.99, which is the price. It doesn't matter which one you get. The only difference is that the light version has some advertising right in this section. Go ahead and install. Well, in my case, you got it open because I already had it, but in your case, it's going to install an icon just like this one or this one. Once it's installed, go ahead and open it. By default, it brings you to this screen, which says by user right here in the bottom left. We're going to go ahead and change it to by device. And as you see, the list is empty. We're going to add one device. Many of you know that 7Tronic DVR allows you to connect using either a traditional method, which is IP address or DNS, domain name, all of those, but also allows you to connect using serial number, which is a lot easier. And this is very recommended, especially for those of you that are not CCTV professional installers. So because if you use a serial number, you don't need to do anything with the router, don't need to open ports, forward ports, you don't need to know what the IP address is, or whether the IP address changes in the future. It doesn't matter. You always get connected, and you get the serial number by going to this 7Tronic DVR main menu, and you'll find the serial number somewhere in there. I have other tutorials on how to find out what the serial number is. In that case, you just enter it there, user ID and password. We don't need port numbers for serial numbers, but in this tutorial I'm going to talk a little bit more about a more complicated way, which is address. At this point, to go to by address, you have to have your DVR online already set with IP addresses. In this case, I'm going to use a local IP address. First, I'm going to change the name to office. You can really name it anything you like. For address, like I said, I'm going to use a local IP address, which is 192.168.1.10. Yours may be different. Just find out what it is. If you don't know how to get it, watch our other tutorials on how to set your the IP address on your DVR. The port number for my DVR is 34567. You also need to find out what that is. User ID is admin. That's the default user ID. I haven't changed it. Password is to be left blank. If you have changed your user ID or password, go ahead and enter the right values in here. Maximum amount of channels, since my DVR is 16 channels, I'm gonna say 16. I'm gonna tap on save, and there I have it. If you have more devices, they will be listed here. I'm gonna open